Howdy, howdy, y'all. It's time for cake. I have it in my mind today we are going to do some automation. We are going to do something about my ever-persistent hatred of grubbing through the soil for little bits of rock to turn into cobble. And if I can work out how to do it right, I understand there is a way to basically make stone straight up instead of just cobblestone using one of the lenses. But yeah, let's get to work on that. You can see that I've been having a little bit of trouble now and again with the munchdew getting kind of choked by these big trees. So you'll excuse me for just a moment while I clear this up. I'm not going to take out the big one because it's kind of a pain in the butt, but I want the little ones running. It has only been maybe, I'd say, about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes since the last episode, and in that time frame what I have done is I have made a couple more Hopperhocks, and I have put one of them, I ain't gonna go over there just this second, but maybe y'all can see I have put one of them over there by the chickens. Well, it's invisible. It's too far away. There we go. I got one of them over by the chickens. And it's picking up feathers and eggs. And it's doing pretty well. And I guess since I'm over here, let's go see what a few minutes, 45 minutes or so of this Hopperhock's profits come out to. I think what I may do is there's a way to expand its range by giving it mana. So I may take a mana pool down here and just put a tablet in it occasionally. Yeah, we can see where it's not picking up stuff over here. I'm going to say it's got a radius of maybe 6 or 7 that it's picking up in. But what's it got? About 2 stacks of zombie flesh. Some ender pearls. What else? A couple stacks of string, some bone. And about a stack and a half of arrows, and it's got one more potion glass. So it's earning its keep, but it could use a bit longer range. So I'm just gonna kind of chuck stuff out here so as it can grab it. I think these ender pearls are coming back with me. But yeah, so what I have in mind is to try to adapt a classic Minecraft vanilla cobble or stone generator to Botania. And we got the Hopperhock now, so we can have it pick up all the stuff. So the other side of that is we need a way to make it break rock. And the way in which we do that is using another mana lens on another mana spreader. And this particular type of lens, let me find this puppy here. I don't want to search history. I'm going to guess it's probably under... Nope, mana lenses. There we go. There's our basic velocity lens, potency lens, resistance, efficiency, bounce. Huh. Gravity, bore lens, that's it. Breaks any blocks it comes in contact with, draining its own mana to do so. And that takes a Rune of Greed. And that puppy takes a couple mana diamonds, water, spring, makes 2 of them. And spring, I think we did this once, is fire, water, wheat, and some trees. It's not as bad as it looks. I've already made those. I didn't want to waste a ton of time on camera, so I already have my runes of greed. I already have my mana spreaders. So what we really need to pick up here and work on is we really need to work on how we're going to get this little thing to actually fly. So I'm going to grab some sand, and I've got my piston that we made a while back. I got my hover and hourglass, got a bucket of lava, and I'm going to need my rod of the seas. And I'm going to come over here because it'll be a little bit easier to experiment with this sort of thing over here. And if something horrible happens, it won't burn down half of what I own. So the first thing that we got to do here is figure out a way to get our lava and our water in contact with each other. And this is pretty straightforward. Y'all have seen this before 100 times, I'm sure. Let's not start next to the edge. Let's give ourselves some room, and let's come over here. So what I have in mind is a kind of a first draft is to have a couple of kind of chimneys. Whoops. And space in between them. And what I figure I would do is I would put my water in one and my lava in the other one. And then what I need is I need to have a piston over here. And let's see. I believe we can... Yeah, there we go. If you shift click with the wand of the forest, it rotates stuff around. I forgot to get redstone. Doggone, I'm an idiot. Okay, well, while we're over here, yeah, let's go ahead, get our redstone. Is there anything else I might need? I've got sticks in case I need to make something. Shouldn't need that much. 'Cause I'm not even sure I'm going to use redstone. We got the hourglass, and I'm pretty sure I can make it do the thing I need it to do. So let's see here. Where's my hourglass? There you are. So I'm going to put the hourglass down right here. And I'm going to give it, well, I don't know. How long does it actually take for lava to turn into cobble? I mean, it doesn't take very long. There we go. 1001, 1002, just about, I'd say. But it happened over there. That ain't what I wanted. Alright, let's knock you out. Okay, I foresee a problem here. It's making smooth stone, and I do want to do that eventually, but not this second. Let's pick you up. Let's knock you out. Okay. Now, the way to really make this happen, I know, is to just knock a hole here. The thing is, that's going to wash a bunch of fellas off my platform downstairs. And I have issues with that. Let's do this. Cut off our water flow for a second. Whoops. Now I have a problem. How do I get out? I know what I'm going to do. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to knock a hole down here. Nope, didn't get lucky that time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cobble down there. I see it. Doggone it. This is going to be tricky as heck, I can tell. There it is. And I can't reach it. How obnoxious. Alright, well. There. So now I've got a place for my water to drop, as it were. And it ain't gonna result in anything happening to my zombies downstairs. So now I ought to be able to take the water, put it here. You can tell I don't do this all the time. I have a real pretty, there we go, that's what I wanted. I have a real pretty system for manufacturing a double-barreled cobble gin that's meant for mining by hand with an axe, but that's not what we're doing here. Actually, should I knock that out? It might prevent some Endermen spawning, so I'm going to knock out that one. I'm going to knock out that one. Okay, there we go. Wasting cobble like crazy now that it's, you know, hopefully going to be free in a second or two. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to put, say, 2 sand into this hourglass. So 1, 2, you got to put it in all at once. Okay, that would appear to be too quick. Oh, you know what? That has to be a sticky piston, don't it? Yep, it surely does. Great. All right. Did I mention I don't do this so much? Okay, let's go get us a slime ball. Oh, there's a feather that's out of range of the Hopperhock. Let's see. I'm sure I have a slime ball. Oh, slime balls have to come all the way from the nether, don't they? Oh, I do have a slime ball. Okay. What I really need is I really need to make some cactus. Can I do that right now? See, the trick is cactus. No, let's spell it right. Cactus can be made by putting a slime ball through the alchemy catalyst thing here, and then you can turn it back around and make it into slime balls. But slime balls don't grow. Cactus grows, so obviously I need to make cactus. Now the trick here is I think, right, water bucket plus a magma cream makes a slime ball. Okay, so I'm going to take my magma cream over here because I don't want to slow this down too much. I don't want to kind of. So we'll do this. Magma cream, water bucket, there's a slime ball. Okay, and where's my rod of the sea? There we are. Get my water source running again. Okay, so now I've got my slime balls, and I'm going to dump one of them in here. Oh, wait. Excuse me. I'm going to dump one of them in here. There's my cactus. So I'll plant that later. For now, let's go take care of sticky piston. There we go. That's night out. I'm not going to sleep. It's not like anything's going to come jump me. Actually, come to think of it, does this? No, the lava keeps it lit up well enough, I think. Let's be sure. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I got my sticky piston. So let's put that down. Oh, hey, we got some kind of zoom thing here. Now, it worked a second ago. Why ain't it working now? Is it because the thing was on top of it? Ah. There. Function mode. I needed it to be in function mode. Okay, so now we got a sticky piston. Now let's try putting in 2 sand. Oh, baby. Okay. So this is just going to kick it out until however long this thing does. I forget exactly how long Cobble Gen can push. But that is a working thing. That's great. So I can either, that's how long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. So what I want to do here is I want to make a redstone mana spreader by putting a little bit of redstone in here. There. And I want to make a redstone torch. And what I'm going to do here, and I'll probably move this a little later, is I'll put that redstone torch there. Now, if anything is on over here, oh, nope, doesn't do it. What do I need? Oh, I know what I need. Okay. Now let's try this. Nope. There's a way to make that work. Oh, you know what I probably need is I probably need to make a repeater. And that's going to mean going back over here because I need the crafting table. Now let's see. Do I have stone? That's the other question. I'm going to have to chop some trees soon. Well, that's problematic. Let's put you in there. Bit of coal. Now, I would have planned ahead better. There's a skeleton up there. That's a problem. I'm going to have to go fix that during the daylight. If I had planned ahead better, I would have, tested this off screen. But I wanted, I don't know. This is my idea of fun. I'm sorry. If you're sitting there tearing your hair out going, you idiot, that is no way to make a cobble gen, then my apologies. I'm sorry. But, yeah, here's my thing. It is what it is. That's what I needed. And boom, and boom, and boom. Okay, now then. Now we should be able to do the thing. Okay, now if I'm correct, yes, that's what I wanted. So now that'll activate a thing like a redstone mana spreader over here. Particularly if I do something like this. Oh, actually, let me pick that up again. Let's put you here. There. Now, the goal is that we're going to put a mana pool over here. And we're going to put some mana in that thing. Wrong chest. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is something else I should have thought of sooner, ain't it? Okay, my bad, my mistake. Kick that in there. And I'm going to real quick put this in here just a smidge. Take it out again. Nope, didn't get much. Okay, let's try that one more time. I'm looking for lightning. Why am I not seeing lightning? Ah, that's why. There. Yep, that should be fine. I don't need much. This is just a test thing. If this works out, I will be setting up things a little bit differently. So, mana pool goes over here. And I want to bind you. Oh, I'm in function mode, aren't I? There I go, bind mode. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's going to lose a little power by doing that, so I may have to fix it in future. I need another mana pool because I'm an idiot. But this is all I need. I mean, we're pretty much done here if I am correct. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to have a mana pool over there. We got a mana pool over here that our spreader is working with. And let me go ahead and put that in there. No, really, in there. Okay. And this is a regular mana spreader, not a redstone mana spreader. And that's why it hasn't been doing its thing. Let me break that real quick. I put down the wrong mana spreader. Redstone mana spreader. There we go. And we are going to put a... Oh, I am so uncoordinated today. I do apologize. This is what, the 5th trip back? Be easier if I was working next to my workshop, wouldn't it? And 1. Come on. There we go. Okay, there's a mana lens. Now it's a bore lens. Okay. So, we're going to put our bore lens right there. And I need to rebind this sucker. And if I am correct, when I connect this redstone over here, let's not make it fire through the redstone just in case it breaks that. It should break those blocks, all of them. Okay, it's a little too puny to break many blocks, apparently. I guess I need a potency lens added to that. Says it's full. There it goes. Okay, I see there's a problem here. It's a very fixable problem, though. I just need to move this puppy here. Let's see whether or not it'll break its own. The answer is no, it does not break the redstone. Now the problem here is you can see it's not getting over to this mana pool. Oh, yes it is. Okay, I see. So how many of these is it breaking? That many. Okay. So that is 1. Oh, man. This is cool and all. It just needs refining. Okay, so this is the block it ain't breaking. So that is 1, 2... I'm going to put down a marker here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's breaking. It's breaking 5 blocks each time. So the thing to do would be to set it up over here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right about here. That's kind of awesome, I have to say. And of course I need to put a Hopperhock down to pick up all this stuff. That's the next step. But you can see how it's working. Goodness gracious. How much cobble has it made? Well, it's made most of the stack so far. How's it doing on mana? Not too bad. Okay, let's break this up. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put my triggering mechanism over here. And I'm going to put that down. Bind it to there. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think it's only going to break 4 blocks. Alright, let's back it up a little bit. And we're going to put our thing on there. And now we're going to connect it. And then I'm going to break these blocks. Oh, it doesn't have the mana pool next to it. I'm smart. What just happened? Okay, there it is. That was a weird bug. Okay. That seems like it's working pretty reliably to me. So we got a Hopperhock, and I'm going to make a Jabba barrel, and I'm going to make a item frame because I think I'm out of them. Let's check. Yeah, I don't see any item frames. Okay, well, they're easy. We know what to do. There we go. And one of you. Okay. Now to make our Jabba barrel, we're going to need a chest. And we're going to need some slabs. And the rest of it is logs. And there we are. Okay. So I got that. I got my Hopperhock. I need a piece of dirt. Or, failing that, instead of searching for a piece of dirt, I'm just going to grab my rod of lance. And I'm going to come over here, where it is merrily clanging away. And I am going to put that right there. And actually I'm going to inset this. And I'll put my Hopperhock down. Put down a Java barrel, which immediately fills up. But let's put this on here so that, well, actually I don't need the item frame because Java barrels can only hold one thing. Oh man, I'm a fool again. Let's lock it so all it'll ever take is cobble. Goodness gracious, that's working much better than I figured it would. Y'all can see we already have 56 cobble. Plus, we got like 2 stacks while I was messing with it. So in this short time, it's pretty much filled it up. So the next thing I probably want to do, if I was going to work on this to refine it a bit on this episode, which I'm not because it would take too long, is set up a comparator by the Java barrel so that when the Java barrel fills, this turns off. That would be my next step. Actually, this would turn off, and that would effectively turn that off. Now, let's see. How much mana has this got? It still is doing fine on mana. Goodness gracious. Well, I tell you, I ain't scrabbling for cobble no more. That's for darn sure. This is nice. I'm happy with this. It's simple. I know it's simple. It's straightforward, though. Now, I can use something like this with a smooth stone generator, and I can run it past my orchid, and then the orchid will turn the smooth stone into various ore blocks, and this puppy will break them, and then the Hopperhock will pick them up. So we can have automated ore generation very quickly in the near future. I will probably have all the parts on hand to do that next episode. But for now, this thing is ticking along quite merrily, and I'm quite happy with that. Huh. It occurs to me I could put this mana pool over here into that location right there. And then I would get a little more cobble with each shot. I'm not sure if it's really worth it. Because one of the things I need to do to finish this out, see, is I need to take this other mana spreader. And I need to bind it. Come over here. Bind it to that mana pool. And that way, we now have a loop. This one shoots over here to break up the cobble, and that one shoots back so the cobble breaker never runs out of mana. And that's how it works. I'm happy. I like that. Good grief, it's already at 4 stacks. Sweet. Okay, folks. Thank y'all for stopping in, and I appreciate your patience with my fumbling around. I'm sure there are 8 dozen different tutorials on how to do this a little better, but you know, I'm experimenting. It's what I like to do. Y'all have a good one. Tell all your friends. Cake is good for you.